Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. As this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Single back takes the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to find room. It's Johnson. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Mustangs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The shotgun running play call. Breaking ankles out there. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Hot over the middle, it's Wilson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sturdivant. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Gators line up on first and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Sturdivant. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's... throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Florida. They get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, the toll was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Handoff here from the shotgun. A quick juke. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. And the Mustangs closer to the line to crank up the tempo.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
You see him able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Here's the second down play. It's Maryland. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down at the 48.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. No press here. The defense backing away. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Pump over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
To throw, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Play action fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Gators. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. A short completion to the tight end. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And now the handoff.
finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a draw to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. He's going to hand this off. And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down now.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Using his legs, it's Jackson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody
wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, back up to his own end zone. Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is what an RPO can do in this kind of situation. Kind of freeze those linebackers, open up those running lanes, and the coverages to give this quarterback the option for a quick handoff or a quick pass. Here he sees the linebackers are back, hands it off, and picks up a critical 4th down.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Down he goes. It's a sack. Jennings looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Oh, the spin move. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in against Sturdivant. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way for 31. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Graham behind the line. It's Jackson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Graham near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time enough for one more play in the half. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. And that one's straight down the middle. But wait, a flag is down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. To stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They continue to roll up the score. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's Johnson. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
13.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Florida offense retakes the field. The back's got it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
With the catch, it's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
SMU 13.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Maryland. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Play action here on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And there's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. They call the draw play here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 20. Yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Anytime you're playing a linebacker position, you start to see a running back come out of the backfield and widen out. There's a tendency to want to beat him out to the flat and overcommit. This time he cuts back inside and creates a headache for this defense and a nice gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harden. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Van Dyke. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, SMU.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, but playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Van Dyke. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Getting set. Here's second down. With the catch, it's Hudson. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Toss it to the back, running left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29.
Let's go.
Back to pass. It's Van Dyke. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Of course, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And now the running back's got it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense is still clicking.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.